Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you Game 1 in a series between ZhouXiXi and Yumiko. Game 1 taking place here on Twisted Meadows. ZhouXiXi spawning as the blue night elf at what I will call the 10 o'clock position. Meanwhile, the red human Yumiko spawning here at the 2 o'clock position. Yes, this is WarCraft 3 Wednesdays. I am actually casting this on Tuesday just because I know my Wednesday will be extremely busy, and I know I would get a lot of messages asking me where WarCraft 3 is. So, here you go. Here is a best of 3. Hopefully you guys do enjoy it as the game will be getting underway. Now, we are going to see some militia scouting already coming out from Yumiko, surprisingly. And what is he going to be doing with this militia? It looks like he's actually going to try and go cross-check first. Meanwhile, you can see that Yumiko is building up a barracks off over here. Altar of Kings is off to the side here. Surprising, as you normally build your altar down in this location just so that you can go ahead and militia creep out this Goblin Laboratory creep camp very, very quickly. You can see that the militia doing a quick check, looking for Ancients of War being built next to any sort of mercenary camps, and he is going to scout exactly that here in just a moment. The militia somehow runs faster while wearing suits of armor. I don't know, whenever I wear suits of armor, I tend to actually slow down, as there is the Wisp. Are we going to get in a snare on this peasant? The peasant, no. Going to be able to escape away, as you can see that the rock golems are all split apart a little bit. Ancient of War already taking a bit of damage. Meanwhile, we can see that the Archmage is being trained. We can see that the Warden is the first hero, so the Warden's going to be the first hero in this matchup, which is not very common, but is usually a very, very strong hero in the early game, especially if you go solo Warden and then go into the late game with her at level 6. Avatar of Vengeance, extremely powerful, as we are now looking at what this Warden can do. Meanwhile, the Archmage looks like it is not going to be creeping out the Goblin Laboratory creep camp. Instead, it looks like he's actually going to be trying to militia creep out his opponent. Oh, this could be extremely bad news, as the Ancient of War now taking a lot of damage. No more production buildings. That means that ZhouXiXi is going to be in a world of hurt there. There's the detonation, but the Ancient of War will get taken down here, and without any more units whatsoever, that is going to hurt him tremendously. There is Yumiko hiding off with one Troll Shadow Priest down over there. There goes the Ancient of War, giving a little bit of experience to the Archmage. Archmage is now out looking for some blood. There is only one lone archer, as we now see a new Ancient of War being built, but that is just way too late. This is not looking good. You don't even see a lumber mill now, as the peasants are starting to build a scout tower, and he's going to arcane tower rush his opponent. Coming back over here, there's a Wisp still hiding. Meanwhile, the Warden is battling up against the Archmage. Archmage now trying to fight back here. Archmage and the Warden battling it out. Both sides dealing a lot of damage to each other. The Archmage actually benefiting a little bit here, as he does have an army alongside him, and it looks as though the Warden, will be able to teleport back. Need to make sure that that one Moonwell is on auto heal. And is it on auto heal? Yes, it is. The Warden is going to be coming back in stronger. You can see Ancients of War trying to be constructed, and I do not believe ZhouXiXi was expecting this very aggressive style. This is a very, very aggressive style that a lot of players don't really use against a Night Elf player. Night Elf players have become really greedy with their Ancient of War creeping, and with that one Ancient of War completely uprooted, there is a high chance that you could lose it and then not be able to train up any more units. One tower looks like it will be done. Are we going to perhaps see a Shadow Strike? There is the Warden now taken down, and at level 1 has already fallen. You can see a farm now being built right next to here, hopefully trying to build some additional footmen to make his way over, as the Arcane Tower is now poking away at that Tree of Life. Ancient of War is done in the back. Archers are being trained, but this is just so aggressive, especially now that the Arcane Tower, if it does in fact hit the Warden, will deplete her mana, making the Moonwells much more ineffective. This is not looking good. There goes another Ancient of War getting cancelled right there. Archers are now trying to battle this down. This is the perfect time to push while the Warden is dead. However, the Warden is now alive, and we may actually get that experience. Oh, this could be... no, the Warden's not going to really gain much experience either. There's a Shadow Strike. No Shadow Strike. The Arcane Tower there just in time removes enough mana from that Warden, and I believe this game is already over. A very fast tower rush coming in from Yumiko to take out ZhouXiXi in game 1. You cannot expect to do Ancient of War creeping and always get away with it, and this is what we're seeing here. This very aggressive style. All of these guard towers, you can see that the militia now being brought over as well. More footmen coming in. These peasants can just make sure to head back home, as the next game will be on Amazonia. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. A very quick game here in this best of 3, I believe. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening.